I really wish that my neighbours would realise that it's lunchtime right now and they should be having lunch just like I should be having lunch, and they are holding me up by making these loud noises. Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. It is now the 25th of December, so it's Santa Day, or whatever day you kind of want it to be, whatever you're celebrating or not celebrating, because 2020 has been a hell of a hard year this year. Oh my gosh, I felt a little bit weird about trying to up the mood, but I kind of feel like we need some uplifting, and I don't think that anyone at the end of 2019 thought that we would be coming up against what we have come up against, and realised how awful a lot of leadership around the world actually is. So what we're actually doing today is we are going into all of the wonderful things, all of my favourites from 2020 that I've actually found in the beauty realm, shall we say. So obviously you know that I've tried a lot of different local products, I've tried a lot of more indie products, and that's sort of where the vibe of this channel is carrying on. If you want to see how to create this makeup look here, it's actually all listed in the previous video, and we went through that whole tutorial, except for the fact I've added some London lashes. I can't believe I didn't actually include these in the video. These are my absolute favourite lashes from Sass Beauty. Sass Beauty is absolutely incredible. New Zealand owned brand. Honestly, their lashes are amazing, but the London ones are my absolute favourite. I've added on some lip gloss onto my lips and cute little rhinestone gems, and of course we have a 90s updo because I'm still living in that era. This is definitely giving me Jessica Rabbit Santa vibes right now. So let's jump into my favourites of 2020, and hopefully this will actually help you out with your purchases as we come to the big sale season and let you know what to actually spend your money on. I'm not gonna do the products that I've hated the most because I feel like you can sort of find that out from my reviews. But all of the products that I'm actually talking about today are ones which beat out ones that I've done in previous favourites videos. So say for example 2019, 2018, 2017, any of those videos, if there are products in there that I haven't covered the category of here, it's because they are still the best ones. In particular, I think that the ones I found in 2019 were amazing, and I'll link that up here right now, but we're obviously talking about 2020 and the products that I have discovered this year. They may have not been launched in this year, but I've personally bought them and discovered them this year. Some of these products I was sent, but also I've purchased from the companies as well, so it doesn't really feel like none of this is sponsored. This is all just my experience, my opinion. So there we go, let's just jump straight in. First off, I have to talk about my shampoo and conditioner, because honestly I have not actually found another shampoo and conditioner to have transformed my hair as much as this has. This is my hair after 3 days of not washing it. I know, impressive, because honestly I have really oily hair, and my hair is obviously bleached blonde, and so it's very well, it could be very damaged if I wasn't actually taking proper care of it. And by using these products, I use the sensitive shampoo and the hydrating conditioner, and I get to wash it every 3 days. It nourishes my hair so well. My hair has never felt as good as what it does when I'm using these products. Love them so much. They are local to New Zealand as well, and they source everything ethically, and they actually make their products in New Zealand too, so you're really supporting a local economy when you're actually purchasing these products. Whilst they've sent these products to me in the past, I've also purchased them, and I've purchased them for friends of mine as well, because these are amazing. So highly recommend. We are sticking with the topic of hair right now, and I'm talking about both of these. So the Luxe Heat Protection Spray, honestly, if you are a fine-haired girl, you'll understand the perils of trying to use heat protection spray and your hair suddenly looking really oily. That does not happen with this. I find that my hair has not been damaged when I use it. This is still about half full. I've had it for a few months now, and you've seen my hair is curled. Anytime that I curl my hair, I use this product. Works beautifully. It's not scented, anything nasty. It just works really well. Love it. Again, another local company too. So this is the flexible hairspray from Luxe, and again, the same local company. It's a flexible hold one, and my hair has still been curly. If you saw yesterday's video, you'll know that my hair still had the curls in it that I created yesterday, and it's still curly today, so everything is still working really well. It's because of this. This is not scented nastily, and the spray on this actually works really well. It's not you know how sometimes you can get a spray that's just straight out at you, or it's just none of that with this. It's just a lovely fine mist, and it works beautifully. Really love this hairspray too. So if you are looking for something, definitely do recommend this. Of course, both of these are actually hair dye safe, so if you have coloured hair, neither of these will do any damage to it. Fine-haired girls, listen up. This De Lorenzo product will save you. So I've used a bit of it in my hair today. because otherwise my hair will literally be like limp against the side of my head. But basically, if you have tried back combing in the past and it hasn't worked for you, this is the quick sand. It's the matte volumizing powder. Put some of this in. I just sprinkle a bit of this in, back comb a little bit. All I did today was I put a little bit of this in and I just literally scrunched a little bit, and it gives it a really good sort of texture. It kind of creates, it's not like a gummy sort of experience, and it's not like showy like what with a dry shampoo. Yeah, this, you just pull it a little bit and my hair is like more volume, because otherwise this would look I would look terrible otherwise. I've loved this product. This was also used on my wedding day to make sure I had a bit more volume, because otherwise my hair looks like a pancake. So I have been loving that as well. Last thing for hair, I promise. So, Tints of Nature. I could not do this video without mentioning them. This was the first year that I've ever actually bleached my hair. So I've been using their lightening kit. I don't have any on hand right now, but I've got a video up here of like bleaching my hair for the first time at home. I use their products, and I still use their products. I actually had my husband help me do my roots, last week, and my hair is still healthy and strong. And the thing is that I'd actually also been to the hairdresser and I told them about like the fact that I've been bleaching my hair, and they're like, I can't even tell because your hair is still really strong. So it's using all of these products together. Like, I can't say it's like one specific thing, but I definitely know that this bleach has worked beautifully. It's really, really easy, and it doesn't smell awful. You know how sometimes like when you're like lifting colour at home, sometimes it can smell noxious, oh my gosh. But not with this. It works beautifully. Even the cats, like when I've got it processing on my hair, they don't care. Speaking of bleach, the structure treatment from these guys. So this is like a protein treatment. I use this about once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks. Works amazingly. So what you do with this is you actually just, you wash your hair and then you spray this on it once it's like a little bit dry. Let it sit, let your hair just be like yum, 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 and just eat it. And then you just rinse it out, put some conditioner on it, and then your hair is just so much stronger, because of course like this is, it infuses with like, you know how hair follicles are structured with all those little flaky things, so this just kind of gets in there. And I found this to be beautiful. So I could not mention this here without mentioning my favourite hair dye colour from Tints of Nature as well. I think you can see the top, it's the pink, it's the rose pink. I adore this colour. I'll be doing my hair like this for New Year's. I've tried a few different ones. This is my absolute favourite, and it smells like strawberries. You can mix this with their pastelizer and get like that baby pink look. I've got so many videos where I've dyed my hair with different Tints of Nature products. This one is my favourite one. The shade of pink on this is beautiful. And subscribe so then you can see the New Year's look I'm going to come up with to go along with this, because that's going to be hecking fun. One thing to note, if your hair is as long as mine, because mine comes down past my bra strap, you'll need 2 boxes of this. If you have hair that's like shoulder length, 1 box will do. We are done with hair. Now on to skincare. I don't think any of this will surprise you. I need to talk about Raw Canvas. Oh my gosh. So they sent me a couple of products, but I've also bought from them as well. I've had a giveaway on my Instagram about it, and like their products are just, they've changed my skin so much. And I just want to talk about some of my favourite ones. It's been really hard to like narrow it down because I haven't tried the full range of their products yet, but I will. More recently, I came up with a video reviewing these 2 products, and they're both beautiful. I actually repurchased this one because you'll know if you saw the video, this goes down way slower than this because I use this at morning and night, and of course like the bottle is smaller as well, as you can see. This is Retinol and Vitamin C, so both of those work together really, really well to help with hyperpigmentation. I have very historic acne scars. Like I had 3 here, but it's made one of them almost disappear by just using this. So that's worked beautifully, and anytime that I get like spots or anything, I don't get scars from them now because I'm using this. So for me personally, this has worked so well. Love it. And this, the Eternal, so this is Deep Sea Malachite Collagen Serum, so it stimulates your collagen. My skin just adores this product. I don't know quite how to describe it. It just kind of, and it feels beautiful. I love this so much. It's They asked me what my favorites were and I was like, I don't know. I love them all so much and I use them all the time and my skin has really made such a big difference. The Soul Moisturizer and the Canvas. This is the Resurfacing AHA and BHA treatment. We'll talk about this first. This was also part of my giveaway because I find like this was good for all skin types. So I was also thinking of the Refined Mask, but I think that for all skin types this will work beautifully because it really does help to resurface. Now this is like a chemical exfoliant. Now sometimes people get scared of that, but chemical exfoliants I prefer to physical exfoliants because it's like, if you've ever talked to an esthetician, they'll be able to tell you that chemical exfoliants do a lot more for you than what getting microdermabrasion or something. And like, I remember a few years ago we were all thinking microdermabrasion was like the biggest thing. That's dealing with the surface level. Chemical exfoliants can deal with the deeper levels. So that's why these products are so good. And the combination of AHA and BHA has really made, goodness, I got my lip gloss on there and everything. So I love this. You just leave it on your skin for like 10 minutes. It's just nice and cooling. It feels beautiful. And then you wash it off and you're like, oh, it feels amazing. I love, 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 love this product. Does your skin produce oil like it wants America to invade it? Because you could have skin type like mine. It's great. This is the moisturizer that I use every single day under my makeup and I also use it at night time. It is really, really nourishing for oily skin types. Now they do have another one, Lunar Vitality, I think it is, for like normal to dry. It smells beautiful. Oh my gosh, the whole range from Raw Canvas smells beautiful. But also the fact that this does not disturb my makeup at all, but it still moisturizes my skin. And my skin does not feel dry or look dry or anything like that. And it doesn't start to produce more oil as well because it's obviously had its drink, which it wants. So I found that this has made a massive difference in terms of like creating less slip in terms of like the way that my makeup applies, because I personally really struggle with making my makeup last all day because I get up at 5. You know this if you've seen any of my other videos. I get up at 5 and I start putting on my makeup at 5:15 once my skincare is set in. So seriously, that has to last until about 8 o'clock at night. I do a lot in that time, so I need my makeup to last the whole day, and the fact that this does not disturb anything is incredible. We're getting a little bit more into the makeup realm now, so sun care is incredibly important. So I reviewed Cooler last year and I tried their makeup setting spray. The alcohol content in it is so disgustingly high, it made my eyes water every time. I hated it. This, however, oh my gosh, like we had our staff Christmas party, we were just out in the sun. This smells lightly coconutty, didn't disturb my makeup. I had like caked on sort of makeup. I had a lot on. There was a lot going on that day because it was a Christmas party theme. This has worked great. I wear this over my makeup if I need a top up during the day. My one big gripe with Cooler is the fact that there is a difference between being a sustainable company and an impractical company. Now, the travel size of this, fantastic. This is a plastic bottle. This will not break. This is not too heavy to carry around. However, if you get the full size of this, it's a glass bottle. I don't know about you, but why would you want to take around a refresher that was in a glass bottle and chuck that in your handbag or backpack or like bum bag, whatever you're carrying around? Because one, the weight of the glass is so heavy, that's what I found with the previous one, and two, you're likely to smash it. Like, why would you want that when this is durable? This is a smaller size. Like, ultimately I want to have the bigger size of this to carry around with me, so then I am producing less packaging. Some products work well in glass, some don't. There is going to be a video coming out from me about the issues of this and recycling next year. So subscribe for that, because there's a lot of issues in the sustainability area of like YouTube lifestyle people that I kind of have some gripes with. But this works really beautifully if you are wearing makeup and you're out and about. Say like you're out and about in 2020, what a novel idea. But anyway, if you are going for a walk in the daytime, if you've got makeup on, if you're going to an event, if you're in one of the few areas of the world where you can go to an event, like we live in New Zealand, so we're very lucky. So we can, but if you're going to a wedding or something, you can take this with you, you can top up, and you don't disturb any of your makeup. And it just lasts for, what is it, 2 hours? Which again is why it is a product that you need to be able to chuck in your bag. Don't produce this in glass, please. Thank you. Thank you for coming to my TED rant. Now we're on to actual makeup products because I've tried a lot this year and there's only a few that I love. You knew that this was coming. I cannot say enough good things about these two rainbow palettes from September Rose Cosmetics. It's a black-owned brand. The colours, the colours, the colours. I have a full video reviewing these products. I find that I reach for this all the time. I love to do colourful makeup looks. They may look similar right now, but they're really not. I've already talked about both of them. Whichever one you want to buy, whatever, support a smaller brand if you can. I got these as part of a bundle deal and I'm very, very sure that they will also have another Boxing Day sale on. So I do seriously recommend this. They've also got another palette called Brew. So if you are after a more like neutral palette, it does look amazing. Get that one if you're more into like the nice browns and the golds that are in there. Ooh, it looks incredible. So I do really recommend it. Also works incredibly well for darker skin people because of course it's a black owned brand and they're way more inclusive than what typically people with my skin tone are. Now we're on to Colourpop. Surprisingly, after all of the gripes that I tend to have about them, I must say you will probably suspect the first one, which is the BFF liner. Make sure that you buy the brush tip one. This is my replacement for the Kat Von D tattoo liner. Sorry, KVD Vegan Beauty tattoo liner. This is like $6 or $8. Amazing. It's got a brush tip. Any wing that I've been doing recently is because of this. I've been able to do so much more because this has the beautiful brush tip. It dries down matte, stunning, amazing, super cheap, very accessible to everyone. Love, 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 love. Lip gloss. I have very sensitive lips, but I've been wanting to get lip gloss this year, and the issue is a lot of them are scented or they have products in that irritate my lips. I have found that Ticklish from the Luxe Lip Gloss range from Colourpop has been the best one for me. It is very much a glossy 2000s look. It has high shine value. It's got this beautiful like neutral shade to it. And oh, it does have a bit of glitter in it. Dang, I didn't think it had glitter in it. I can only just see it now in the light. Bummer, I didn't think it had glitter. I'll still keep it in my favorites because it works really, really well if you've got sensitive lips like I do, like seriously. The amount of times I've been sent into a lip rash or like around my mouth because of lip products that irritate my lips. When I say my lips are sensitive, I heckin' mean it. But this has not done anything wrong. It's a bit sticky, but it's not what we remember sticky as in the 2000s. This is just a beautiful gloss that lasts for a very long time and I adore it. The last makeup product is a very new one to me. This is Trust Me from Colourpop. This is the red that I've been wearing on my lips today and a couple of other videos in this series. I've been loving this. It's a beautiful matte red, which looks stunning on my skin tone. If you have skin tone like mine, you'll love it. It's more like a true red but amped. Like it's not quite fiery, but it just pops. But when it's matte, it will normally stay in place. Found this to be incredibly comfortable, lasts very well. You do need to top it up throughout the day, but you'll tend to find it with like any lipstick anyway, because we're not in the days where we used to want to have like completely like dried down matte lips the whole time. So yes, I just wanted to share this colour with you in particular because I adore it in their Lippy Sticks formula, and their Lippy Sticks I find super, super easy to apply as well because of the shape of it. So if you've got small lips as well, you'll find this to be very handy for you. Finally, we are onto the claws and we're on to talking about Castor Black. So my nails sadly got really, really damaged when I was actually doing like extension nails. I wanted something that would work well. I adore, like, what is this? This is their Miracle Treatment Base Coat. This has been incredible for my nails. So you can see the high shine on these bad boys is because of this top coat. I've only got one colour so far and I've worn it quite a few times in videos. It's called Peace Talks. Love this colour. I'm going to be buying a whole bunch more. I've been just adoring the way that these are. They are B Corp certified, same as like what Tints of Nature is. That's B Corp certified. Really, really aware of the environment. They're 10 free as well, and they're very ethically minded when it comes to their business practices. I just adore them. That's everything. So as you can clearly see, I haven't really loved all of the makeup that I've bought this year. Like I said, I have very high standards based on products that I've used in the past, so the products that are made locally have to beat that, In a lot of cases, I unfortunately haven't found that yet, but I will be continuing on with my search. I'm going to be not only supporting local but also more indie brands as well. So if you aren't based in New Zealand or Australia, then you can still subscribe to my channel and find products that are more available to you as well, because I want to focus on like more indie brands that should get more attention, because I think that that's really important to like use our platforms to elevate the little guy, especially because a lot of the time their products are way better than ones that you can buy in the stores anyway. So it's like, why would you not want to support the artist that's come up with this amazing stuff anyway? You know what I mean? So that's all where we'll be focusing on next year too. So this year was definitely more of a foray into that, but next year it's just whoop. Really, I've just been focusing on buying things that I actually genuinely need and will use. All of these products that I've mentioned today I've used a lot, and I do adore them, and I will get a lot more use out of them. And it's why, like, for example, like eyeshadow palettes, I haven't really bought heaps of them. I've been trying to like really create a small collection, because I don't believe that we all need to shop like YouTubers. I think that that's really toxic. So I hope that the evaluations that I give you about how products work for me has been helpful, so then you're not buying stuff that you actually don't need, don't want, or just feel pressured into. It's all just my opinion. This is all just to help you make informed decisions. I know that some of the products that I really love are very expensive. I also know that some of the products that I really love are not expensive. I try to make sure I get a full range of the spectrum so that it's approachable to everyone, regardless of what your budget is. For some things like skincare, I have sadly found that it comes down to the more expensive brands that work better for my skin. What can I say? My skin is bougie as all hell. And do you have any favorites for this year? I would love to know. If you don't know already, check me out on Instagram. That's the way to communicate with me best, because until I get 1,000 subscribers, I can't actually get the community tab. I can't post on there with you guys, so I can't talk with you. So until I get that, which would mean obviously please do subscribe. That would be the best Christmas present for me. And it's free, doesn't cost you anything. It really doesn't. Anyway, I hope that you all have a wonderful whatever season you want to call this, and I'll see you lovelies just before the new year. Thank you so much. Bye. Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bryony, and it is officially how to do this makeup. So I'm talking about other years. Shut